Hello, I'm Brenda Sanders-Passmore, and welcome to Health Bites. Today I have Rhonda Gallant with me. Rhonda's the owner of Evergreen Natural Wellness, and she's here to give us her top 5 safe nutritional supplements for optimal health. Hi, Ronnie. Welcome to Health Bites.
Hi, Brenda. Thanks for coming out to Surrey.
Okay, so what's in your top 5?
Well, I've narrowed it down, I think, to my favorite, which I'm going to put turmeric at the top because turmeric is very popular these days. People are really seeing the benefits across the board for all kinds of things. The main thing is inflammation. Most people with all kinds of inflammation, mostly arthritis and joint pain, will try turmeric out to see if they have some good results, and a lot of them are. So that's a nice natural way to do things.
Natural pain reliever.
Yeah, bonus effects. Benefits with turmeric. Very few side effects, but lots of benefits. As well as the inflammation, it will actually help to, check my notes. It's very rich in antioxidants, so it's very protective and anti-aging. It's great for digestion. It's helpful for the liver, protect the liver. I could go on and on. There's all kinds of things with turmeric. But moving along.
Lots of goodies with
definitely recommend turmeric.
Okay.
And usually look for one with cayenne or bromelain or something in it to help absorb it better.
Okay, good note.
All right, my second on my list, I think, is vitamin D, because vitamin D is one that I don't know if anybody gets enough vitamin D.
I've been reading that studies are saying that that they've changed the dosages, that they're saying that we're not getting nearly enough.
Yeah, that's true. I've been reading quite a bit about that lately. It's still only available in 1,000 milligrams, so that's usually how you would take it. You can take lower doses, but it's if you have a particular issue, you could probably take it a couple of times a day. But it's, as I said, nobody's getting enough, so it's helpful for numerous things, overall health, really, and
depression.
It works well for inflammation and pain as well. So it works with.
I didn't know that.
And you absolutely have to have vitamin D to absorb calcium. Calcium is no good to you without the vitamin D, so it's crucial. Especially for children as well, for growing. It's a good one to get. It helps with fighting infections, protecting against cancer, inflammation, and pain. There's just so many. That's why I need the notes, because I don't want to forget any. It helps with muscle strength. Pretty much every single system in our body has receptors for vitamin D, so we use a lot of it. Yeah, our brain, our heart, our liver, our kidneys, our skin, all benefit from vitamin D. So that's definitely one of my top 5.
Okay, I see why.
Yeah. Another basic vitamin that I often recommend is B vitamins. Okay. Because I usually think of stress. When you think of the B vitamins, they're your stress reliever, and it's hard to get enough in diet, especially vegans or anybody with trouble absorption. If you have gastrointestinal disorders or
poor gut health,
then it's hard to absorb enough from food. And there's so many stressors on us now. We all have stress in one form or another coming at us. So B vitamins are very good to have. You can't really overdo it. They're water soluble as well. So
that's good.
So a multi, it's B complex, something that carries a little bit of everything in it. But the B12 is the main one that you want to get extra of if you don't eat a lot of meat.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's pretty much in meat. Where the other B vitamins, you can find them in other foods too, so you can get some.
Sure.
And one of the main things they do is they actually convert our food into fuel. So we can help get the goodness out of our food and help to absorb it better.
And they aid with weight loss too, in that essence, isn't it?
Yeah, well, anything that helps digestion. A lot of the time weight gain or trouble losing weight is linked to digestion and gut health. Other things, just they increase your mood as well, being as they reduce the stress, they're going to pick up your mood a little bit.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, they can give you a little more energy as well.
Sure.
Are quite often a thing, they are a good nervous system support. So
they extra energy too.
Yeah, for sure. PMS as well is another thing that helps. They're quite helpful for that, for keeping things in balance. Anxiety and depression, again, pretty much everything I've chosen today has a number of benefits. So
awesome.
Cheating on my notes here.
That's why they're on the list.
That's why they're on the list. The next one I want to mention, which is, it's kind of like a supplement, but not necessarily, is apple cider vinegar.
Oh, yes.
I have some right down here.
Okay.
A little apple cider vinegar. People think of vinegar as being acidic, same as lemon juice or something, where it's actually not. It's kind of a tricky one because it seems like an acid, but it's alkalizing in our system, and we want our system to be more alkaline. At least balanced, because we get enough acid forming foods in our diet, like coffee and meat and sugar, processed foods. All of that forms acid in our body. So we want to balance that out, because disease grows in an acidic environment and it cannot grow in an alkaline environment. So we want to try to get as much alkalizing going on as we can in our systems.
Reason to start incorporating that.
Very much.
And you can make it into salad dressings, all sorts of things.
You can do so many things. And I used to be a baby about it. I didn't like the taste, so I didn't want to take it. But now I just get it down quick, little shot glass. And it does the trick. If you have any kind of heartburn or acid reflux, anything like that, reach for something like this first, because usually that'll fix it right up.
Awesome.
And you don't have to look for anything pharmaceutical or that does have negative side effects.
Right.
And this can even be used topical for different bug bites, dandruff. It doesn't smell so good. It's got tomatoes afterwards, but it works wonderfly.
Okay.
And it's also a really good go-to. It's I'm even getting my kids taking it, which is an amazing feat, because it really doesn't taste the greatest, but you do get used to it. But if you mix it with a little raw honey and lemon juice and some warm water, and take that even once an hour when you start to feel a cold coming on, I have seen colds just go away.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a great tip. I didn't know that.
And number 5 is, I think we decided on L-glutamine.
Yes.
We're going to talk about.
I don't know much about this one.
No, and in fact, I've only it's really gotten popular in the last few years. A lot of trainers and people will recommend it if you're trying to lose weight, because it's a great aid to that. But there's all kinds of, it's actually really beneficial for leaky gut or other ulcers, all kinds of digestional issues. And a lot of the time, as I said, digestion and weight issues are so hand in hand. So when you're digesting things properly, your whole body seems to work better.
It just hums better.
Yeah. So L-glutamine is really beneficial for that. It's amino acid. It's we use a lot of it actually in our body. The reason it helps for weight loss is because it helps to burn fat.
Okay.
And it will help to reduce our sugar cravings as well, for sugar and alcohol, and helps to keep our blood sugar balanced. So it's good for diabetics as well. Can help. And it's really associated with this, why trainers recommend it, because it helps us to build lean muscle and to keep the muscle that we do work hard for. It decreases muscle wasting. So the more lean muscle we have, the more efficiently sometimes our bodies metabolism, and we'll burn fat easier. So it's also helpful for ulcers and things like that as well.
Oh,
as I
that's
mentioned,
good to know too.
Leaky gut. Yeah, it's a good one to go to.
Well, Rhonda, thanks so much. This is a great list. Great information there. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
And thank you for watching.
Supplements mentioned have no known side effects but may interact with medication. Please check with your pharmacist before use.